All right, just got us a nice, what did we have for lunch? We had spaghetti leftovers. So good.
Applesauce, yeah.
That's really good spaghetti, by the way. We don't usually film our cheap meals. I think we should probably start doing that because y'all probably think like, well, you eat steak all the time. Well, that's all we ever film for some reason.
Because it's
just
the best
so
meals.
Beautiful. It's just so
Well,
beautiful.
I did some math last night when I was going to sleep.
Boy.
So our grocery bill was about $165. And if I'm good, I can usually get 6 to 7 days out of that.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
So that means that if we ate all 3 meals out of that, all 3 of us, that's $8 a meal. Not $8 a person.
$8 a meal.
$8 a meal.
Wow. That's crazy for Alaska too.
Now
That's in
we're going
Alaska.
on a hike.
Yeah, that's also taking into consideration, you know, I still have some crackers or, you know, something we may supplement. But
Right.
if we're good about eating our leftovers and our sandwiches and our breakfast and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I'm doing just fine.
Yeah.
As long as we make sure and use the food and eat it.
And we only eat out about once a week, once every week and a half. But it's not like McDonald's. It's like, this is a local flavor. We want to see what this tastes like because we're foodies. I mean, at heart, we love our food, and part of the experience of travel is tasting. You know, tasting the culture, literally. We are on our way to Exit Glacier, which is like top of the list. Like if you come to Seward, you're supposed to go to Exit Glacier. There's 2 options. So there's what, a 1 mile hike?
1 mile loop.
1 mile loop that gets you kind of close, or there's an 8 mile round trip evolution that takes you to the ice fields, from what I understand. Probably just going to do the 1 mile loop. I know you guys are like, oh, come on, go it. Well, we are going to do more hiking, but we have to ease this little one into it. And an 8 mile jaunt, for starters, is not
When
the best.
everything I've read about the 8 mile one says it is strenuous.
Yeah. So anyhow, let's go check out Exit Glacier.
Time told me you can't know pleasure without pain, or love without heartbreak. Perspective, reflection, say. When we were young, forever seemed the longest time. To our naive tongues and the trust in our hope-filled eyes. For all my days, for all my days. Now that I've got your life, I won't let it go to waste.
Really wish there was some kind of smell-o-vision because these birch trees, oh man, it smells so sweet. Like fall is here. This is crazy. And to think that here in about 3 to 4 weeks, this could all be snow. All right, we're getting our first view of the glacier. Man.
So marry me in your mother's maiden white, in your father's eyes, so blue as the southern sky. And when I die, when I'm dead and gone, turn to the dust and dirt where I belong. Pray my love will linger on. Pray my love will linger on. For all my days, for all my days. Now that I've got your life, I won't let it go to waste. For all my days, for all my days, I pray my life
What'd you find?
Ice.
Glacier ice.
Wow.
Look
Look
at
how
it.
clear it is.
Can we take
That's
it?
pure water.
Can we take it home?
No, it'll melt.
Yeah.
Are you gonna carry it? That's gonna be cold.
Yeah. It's like a packet out with home.
Love in your heart. And for the love in your heart. And for the love in your heart.
After one epic experience at the toe of Exit Glacier, we made our way back to Seward for a quick stroll through the docks. Seward is among the most lucrative commercial fishery ports in the United States, with nearly 13,500 tons of fish and shellfish passing through its boats and processing facilities. In the past decade, over $550 million in commercial seafood has passed through Seward's beautiful harbor. Sport fishing charters also make up a large portion of the tourism activities here, and we get to see the end result of a successful trip as the catch was being processed for shipping to the fisherman's home state. While I'm not a big fan of fish, the fresh Alaskan halibut has been one of my favorite meals on this adventure so far. That's a lot of meat. Alright guys, that about wraps up our tour of Seward, Alaska. I had a blast. This is probably my favorite. Yeah, it's my favorite town in Alaska so far. It just is. I don't know why. It's just incredible. What do you think, Mama?
I loved it.
Is it your favorite?
I think so.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we'll just move here. You can just move here?
Sure.
Okay. We're shutting the YouTube channel down. We're just going to move to Seward. So it's been nice sharing our stories with you guys. See ya. I'm just kidding. We have this last evening of sunshine left, and I am basking in it as much as possible right now because we have several days of rain in the forecast, and this has already been unseasonal. So I'm going to throw the solar panel out, get a little ZAMP charge going on the Odyssey batteries to keep the Snowmaster fridge happy, and plug in the turtleback and get some more 120 volt charge going because winter is coming. Mostly just rain. Just when we thought the fun was over, some new friends showed up. You ever heard of these guys? Let's go check out their rig.
Thank you for pizza.
Oh wow, this is awesome.
Oh,
We're going to sit next to each other together.
where?
Crazy.
Isn't it sweet?
These
So that flips down and becomes the bed,
Yeah.
and you're ready to go to bed. You got like a gourmet meal in here too.
Good.
Caroline, you know what you have to do, right?
what?
You see what they have over there. That's her job.
I'll get up by myself.
Awesome.
Want to put it up
Let's see.
right there?
Put it here
Yeah,
or here?
Yeah, we can put it down or up. Either one doesn't matter.
Up.
Up? You want it up? Like right
Up
there?
where you can
It's
see it.
You can sleep with that bad boy.
Nice.
There you go. We'll do that and see how that stays. What do you think?
Very cool.
Good night, you guys. Good night.
Night, night.
Oh,
Sweet dreams.
After spending the evening with our new friends Jessica and Jorge, we were up early with big plans for the day. But first, a quick run into town for some local coffee and bagels. To be honest, we were a bit reluctant to leave Seward after it totally won our hearts over as our favorite place in Alaska. But we knew winter was nipping at our heels, and we had much more to see before it caught up to us. So, after a much too short visit with our new friends, we said our goodbyes and split ways as we set out for our next waypoint. Be sure and check out their channel for more videos on their impressive Land Cruiser, short films, and epic adventures. Just be forewarned, you may want to put the kids to bed first, as it's a bit different from our G-rated content. Oh, and if you also feel like this visit was too short, stay tuned right here. You just never know when our paths may cross again.
Same to you guys. Let us know how Hope is.
We'll do that.
Maybe add that to the list over here.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Be safe.
Yep.
We'll see you guys somewhere down the road for sure.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Good. See you guys.
What's in there?
So we just wrapped up an epic time in Seward, Alaska.
Yeah.
I think I could live here.
I could too.
I think I could live here. We got to meet Live, Work, Wonder.
Yeah, they were cool.
Super cool people. Jorge and Jessica had a great time hanging out with you guys. Caroline, did you like Jorge?
Well, it's a crazy name.
But he's pretty cool.
Yep.
Who won the race?
I did.
You're
Yeah,
pretty
you did.
fast.
You were fast.
You're really fast. All right, so next on the list, where are we going?
Hope, Alaska.
Hope, Alaska. What's the history of Hope?
It's an old gold mining town. I don't really know anything else, to be
I
honest.
love gold mining towns.
It's just supposed to be really pretty.
Let's
and
go
quaint.
hunt for some nuggets.
Where's Nuggets?
I said gold nuggets.
Gold nuggets.
There's gold in them nar hills.
I could see through all the faces telling me to find my place, and I'm so close that I can taste it on my tongue. Tell the king he's overthrown, follow where the river's flown, underneath the water cold, all overcome. Never tired and never drop, what's inside can't be stopped. Light it up, light it up. Light it up, light it up like the sun. Light it up, light it up. Light it up, light it up like the sun. Light it up like the sun. Sun alive, once written off the road ahead is paved in gold. The history, the rise and fall, it's on my skin. Once before me painted red, to scream it out off with his head, and silence every word they said, 'cause fear don't win. Eyes are clear, hearts are full, breaking through impossible. Light it up, light it up. Light it up, light it up like the sun. Light it up, light it up. Light it up, light it up like the sun. Light it up like the sun. Don't let
A 17-mile detour from the Seward Highway will take you to the village of Hope, Alaska. In 1889, gold nuggets were discovered in nearby Resurrection Creek, and soon prospectors had flocked to the area in hopes of striking it rich. Not long after the first discovery, more gold was found in the nearby 6 Mile Creek, and soon the small tent city population grew to 3,000 strong. Local lore states that in 1896, the name of the town was determined by a group of miners who agreed that the youngest person to step off of the next boat would have the town named after him. When the next batch of Chichacos, or greenhorns, arrived, the youngest one among them was a 17-year-old Mr. Percy Hope. So as legend has it, the town was named. Whether a true story or not, it seems it was a fitting description for the optimistic miners. Today, only about 140 residents call this town home and rely heavily on tourism as their main source of income. As we took a stroll around town, we found a treasure trove of old cabins alongside more modern homes, as well as long retired equipment in the Historical Mining Museum. After our tour around town, we decided to take advantage of the sunshine and explore the area a bit before finding camp for the night.
Your love is like a holiday, somewhere I can breathe. When I'm scared of who I can't be, you bring me sweet relief. I wanna take you somewhere. It's all I know to do. I need to feel your freedom. Come on, darling, say you will go north through the lights and watch the snow fall. East to the city, we can see it all. South to the ocean, west to the mountains. It doesn't matter where we go, as long as we're together. What we don't know won't stop us now. I'll take you anywhere but here. Well, I wanna know your heartbeat.
This is the only time. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, this is the only time I don't like traveling, when I'm PMS.
There you go. We are just south of Hope, just a few miles from Alaska Highway, I think it's number 2, and we are on 6 Mile Creek. You may not know, this is where the first gold strike happened in Alaska. It wasn't the whole Klondike or all that stuff, it was right here, and that's why Hope is up there, and that's why we're right here. So let's get camp set up for the night and maybe try and find a little bit of gold.
Well,